Hi, this is John Hunt from John Hunt Upholstery. What I'm going to show you today is how to do a cross stitch. What's commonly used on steering wheels. I'm going to be using a piece of dowel, piece of leather, thread, wax and 2 needles. First of all, you need to wax up your thread. This is using beeswax. It just helps to hold the thread together. It stops it loosening off. You wax that up. It's better to glue this. I'm using just a spray glue at the moment, but for a permanent fix you want leather glue, like a 107 or something like that. Now you'll see that there's about a 3mm gap. You need that little gap because when you start sewing together it will pull it tighter. The last thing you want is a baggy steering wheel. So that's the bit one. You'll need 2 needles. There's one. And on the other side of the thread, you put the other one. I'm using a thicker cotton than what I normally use. It's just so you can see it a bit clearer. It might be a bit of a pain to do it, but just thinner the, not too thin, but you probably want a 36 cotton or something. I'm using 20 at the moment, so it's quite a bit thicker. Let's start on the second hole just to make it a bit easier on the demonstration. The first one goes through the same hole as across it, with the stitching out of the way. I mean, once you've started it, it's a bit time consuming, but it's not at all hard. Get the stitching going on top. Yep. And uses the needles just to get that going in the right place. Yep. Pull it tight. Make sure your thread's the same both sides. At the start you can do that, see? Like that. Then it's just simple case of going across, hence cross stitch. Like that. That's generally tight. Take the other needle into the same hole, back out through the same hole, pull. There's the first cross. Give that a tug. There's the first cross. You just basically you do that all the way down. I'll zoom out a little bit so you can watch the whole process. Tie it off when you get to the ends, for instance. You just go back over a couple of times, or once, through there, through the same hole. Through the same hole, see, and that, you can see the end then. Come back across through the same hole. Now at the bottom, yeah. Which one's that? That's that. Through the same hole out the bottom. And once they're both out the bottom, take the needles off, pull it tight, and you just simply cut these down a bit. And you simply just tie those two pieces together. Like so. Snip that off, and then that cotton gets hidden underneath. Then you're left with nice and tight that. And there's the stitching. I'll zoom that in a bit. It's just the cross stitch. Steering wheel, we also use that on golf clubs. If any of you out there play golf, you can see all that cross stitching. I'll be putting some up on again soon, different types of stitching. Baseball stitching, European stitching, things like that. So, I'll see you soon. Well, actually I'm going to do my own golf. I'm going to be doing that in leather. Seating and things, so I'll show you how that's done too. Thanks for watching.